Welcome everyone to the market stage. 5 startups, 3 minutes each. What better way than to start exactly like that with so much energy on the market stage? They all want to make a dent into the market. They all want to make their mark there. DeepTech and spin-offs, that's what the topic is all about. So who will be guiding this? It's not me, it's Dusan Todorovic. He's head of AWS i2 Business Angels, the largest Austrian matchmaking platform between investors and startups. So give him a warm applause. The clock is yours, Dusan.
Thank you very much for the warm introduction. Wow, good morning, Vienna. I hope you had all your perfect Viennese breakfast, had your coffee in your hand already, and oh, I see, Volgo, you're already with a coffee here. I love you. So what is it about? As Natalie said already, we're seeing 5 amazing deep tech startups and spin-offs. All of them are funded by AWS Seedfinancing, which is one of the most the heaviest grants to get in Austria, the most selective grants to get, up to 1 million euros, supporting in the seed stage and the first steps towards the market. In the back, we have Carl, who is actually managing seed financing as an investment manager, and he supported all the startups, giving them warm applause because he picked them. So, I think Natalie said the rules already, so it's just 3 minutes time. Those who know me from some of our events know that I'm really, really sharp on kicking the startups off after 3 minutes. So we'll keep the time we lost in the beginning. I'm very sorry. We had some keynote, which was really important on the main stage, so sorry for starting late. Yeah, 3 minutes pitch, and be so kind and prepare your questions because we will do a short Q&A up to 2 minutes after the pitches. So, it's really awkward when you're a startup and nobody has any question for you. It's like really, really awkward. So be so kind and prepare some questions in mind, as I will really force you to tell them. Good. Markus, did I forget anything? Good. So having said that, I think it's time to say, it's startup time! Good morning! And let's start with a startup. What's she actually doing? They're finding contaminants in industrial biology management. I don't know what that actually is, but it's C-square, and I think Gerald will tell us a little more about that. Give it an applause. You ready? You're ready.
If you're focused and if you're working on a focused manner, you don't want to be disturbed by anyone. In industrial productions, you also want to be disturbed. As a paper and cardboard producer, 2 main contaminants are causing interruptions. One's are microbes coming from the water circuits and stickies caused by adhesive residues from wastewater and waste paper. Both can lower your quality in paper, and which costs up to 1 million euro a day. So what can be done about it is just testing and testing. But today's test methods are inaccurate, do have a time delay, and for stickies you need also a lot of manual sampling. The golden standard for both of that would be flow cytometry, but it's a lab method and you need people for analysis. So without that knowledge and experience, paper producers don't use that. So they, in general, overdose the needed chemicals. Our solution to come about this is an online monitoring unit based on flow cytometry, which is fully automated, measuring 24/7, and the calculation models supported by machine learning elements in finding out the right dosage. Our business model for the microbiology side, we charge and will charge on euro per ton paper. For adhesive reducers caused by stickies, we will sell in a one-off the machine and then also ask for ongoing service and software euro per tons fee. The paper market is big in Europe. About more than 700 mills are potential market, but we will focus on the bigger mills with 300 tons production capacity, which then is about 14 million tons of paper. In general, we see the market of 90 million euros with a gross margin of 60 to 80%. The global market is 5 times larger, and after establishing our first footstep in Europe, our next step will be in the US. So we had already our first investor on board, and we are seeking for a co-investor with an investment sum of 1 million euro in 2 steps to continue the growth of the business and our company. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Gerald. It's time for questions. While they're waiting, you said 1 million, one investor, or can we split it ticket-wise?
It can also be splitted, but you know, in handling 2, 3, 4, 5 investors, the more you have in your speaking round, the more difficult it is.
Thank you. Any other question?
Hi, Susanne. Which kind of education do you need when handling these machines that you offer? Do you need specific education, or can anybody use this in the mills?
Yeah, for the customers, you at the end you need to be a paper maker and focus on paper making. If you would like to do it on your own, you need to have a biotechnical background. You need to have a scientific background, which is not common standard as in the paper making industry. Yes, I know bigger companies do have some R&D centers, but they are centered. The mills are distributed all over. So what we deliver is an install and forget service, yeah, where it automatically generates those data and also the results and the actions needed to do and to dose the chemicals.
Thank you very much. I think 28 seconds of time, one very short last question. So keep it really short, and you keep it too short.
What's the payback for the customer?
The payback for the customer, as I said, we will focus on larger mills. Yeah? The return on investment is below 1 year.
Wow. Applause. Thank you very much, Gerald. I have to take the stage. I hope you have pictures of this investment call. Ah, yeah, all about us. The next startups, well, I know them for a pretty long time, so disclaimer, I love them. They're a spin-off from the Technical University of Vienna, and let's say it bold, the next startup is unlocking the power of nature to promote society in harmony with the environment. On stage is Victor with Lignovations. I hope it's okay that I disclaim that I love you.
Yeah, great claim. We should take that over. Thank you. So, my name is Victor. I'm co-founder of Lignovations, and we are replacing harmful chemicals with a biomaterial from lignin. Every single day, you and I are using products that contain problematic chemicals that lead to environmental pollution, health problems, and also emit a lot of CO2. Everybody, I think, by now is aware of that problem. So consumers want to buy more sustainable products, regulators are banning an increasing number of chemical ingredients, and the manufacturers of those products are, of course, feeling that pressure, and they are looking for more sustainable alternatives for the ingredients that they're using today. And at Lignovations, this is what we're offering. We are making a sustainable alternative, an ingredient from biomass, from lignin, that can replace very specific chemicals in many different products and applications. Now, many of you may not have heard of lignin, but actually everybody of you has probably felt it at some point because it's a part of wood, of biomass, just like cellulose. It protects the plant from UV radiation, from oxidative stress, and from other environmental dangers. And at Lignovations, we have developed a patented process at the Technical University, and now we took it into the company Lignovations. And this process enables us to transform and to refine this raw lignin into a functional material that can be used in final applications. Just like with oil, that is crude oil at the beginning, where you can't do really a lot with it, you can only burn it. It's the same with lignin. You need to refine it in order to bring it into high-value applications. And that's what we are doing, and we're using it, for example, in coatings, packaging, and also in cosmetics products. So with this patented technology, we don't have to use any harmful chemicals to produce the material. It's a scalable process, it's an affordable process, and this year we have released our first product to the market. It's called LignoGuard, and it's a fully sustainable product. We are using it, or our customers are using it, for example, in natural cosmetics, and this natural product is even 2 times better in performance than synthetic alternatives. And because we have brought this product to market, we have received already 5 industry awards recognizing the importance of this ingredient. And we are working with over 50 partners that want to bring this material into their own formulations. And this is in the cosmetics market. And in addition, we are working on other markets with industry partners as well. In total, we are targeting a market at the moment with the first target applications of around $20 billion. Our team has a background in chemistry, in engineering, and also in business. We are supported by many experts in their field, for example, here for the cosmetics industry. And today I'm here because we are raising a €5 million pre-Series A. We want to use that money to scale up our production. We want to use the money as well to broaden our product portfolio and to enter new markets as well. So if you're interested, you can find me here around the networking tables, and later we will also be at our own booth in the marketplace, and there you can also try an end product. Thank you very much.
So, I give you a little of time because you realized now is the time for questions as Victor is still on stage. May I see a single hand in the air? We can wait, it's really awkward, thank you. Idris, or? Yeah.
Hi, so how much wood waste is there to be used for lignin?
Yeah, so there's a lot. In the EU alone, there's 50 million tons of wood that are of wood waste every year. Most of that is in the end burned, so that's somewhat useful purpose for it, but you can do better, and that's what we are doing. We are partnering, for example, with a European extractor of lignin, and they are using the leftovers from sawmills and other wood processing, and they are already aiming at multi-kiloton scale, so there's really a lot of material available that you can use.
Further question? Yes, I'll have to run. I'm losing his time, so.
What does a 2 times better performance mean in terms of cosmetics?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one of the main products that we are replacing are UV filters. So here it's about how much of the UV radiation can you absorb, or can you absorb in the end, so it doesn't hit the skin or also reflect. And we can replace certain UV filters by a factor of 1 to 2. So with the same mass of product, we can protect the skin 2 times better than other products.
Alex.
Thank you. How much grams or kilograms do you extract out of a cubic meter of wood?
Yeah, so if we start with a cubic meter of wood, around, depends a bit on the plant, 20 to 30% of that is lignin. And from that lignin, we can use about half of it to make our high-performance functional particles.
Perfect.
Right.
Thank you very much. Yeah. 2 times exactly on the spot. You must be a time master in real life. I don't want to be your wife, actually. However, let's stop joking. Let's do startups. So we have a third startup to see now, and they're actually looking deep into construction, especially into construction sites. One of their founders is just chasing through the US, not because of Trump, but because of business. And yeah, let's see how smart construction goes on stage. Applause for Raphael and Sodex.
Thank you.
Kick me off the stage.
So, hello everybody, happy to be here. My name is Raphael Ott. I'm one of the co-founders of Sodex Innovations, and we are transforming infrastructure development through continuous data innovation. This is highly needed because the construction industry is facing major problems. For example, shortage of skilled workers or outdated tech, but also the poor data and documentation leads to 48% of rework needed, costing billions of euros. Moreover, roughly 98% of mega projects globally are failing because one cause, the contractors cannot communicate properly. So we need more data on site, and this is what we do. By combining laser scanning with GNSS and IMU, we produced a device that can be mounted on every construction machinery, turning every construction machinery into a surveying system. So the machine who works on the site also captures the data. And with that, this can be automatically uploaded into our cloud platform, the SDX Cloud, and there the contractors can work with the data for quality control, surveying, which is needed for billing afterwards, and for the management to keep projects in schedule and in the right money. So, the construction industry is a huge market with massive impacts also on other industries as well. And we are tackling that with a combined hybrid business model by combining one-time hardware sales and annual recurring revenue with software sales, software licenses, and upselling options. Since our foundation in 2021, we already generated over 1 million euros in revenue. So we have proven that we can sell construction technology. Together with Manity Group, we won the DB Supplier Innovation Award in 2024 and are working closely with many customers in Central Europe and the US. Furthermore, we're also working closely with some of the biggest players in the construction industry globally on OEM partnerships and corporations. So, Sodex Innovations, we are a team of 10 team members based in Vorarlberg, Austria, just to also say that, and we innovate the way surveying is performed and done today. Thank you very much.
You have no ask for money?
Actually,
for
not
contracts?
yet. So we started in the US in July, and we see how this is going. Works pretty good, and we're just looking for key partners for entering new markets to keep in touch, and a potential funding round next year.
Good. Professore Vulgo.
Hello. Did you talk to companies like Dresden Sommer in Germany, like these big companies who do the supervising of construction sites from the planning till the finishing and all the stuff? Because they're a company who could be like a multiplicator for your business.
We are actually only in talks with the construction companies or also the manufacturers of machine equipment, because the construction companies need to document their work, need to prove what they've done, and there the main problem lies. And with the automatic data capturing, we can tackle exactly that.
One second question. Oh.
More of a curiosity, do you also handle data sets which measure seismic images?
No, we do not do that. That's not really our know-how. We work in the civil engineering part just to map the terrain, but our cloud actually also can process data from other surveying tools. So we're not only doing our hardware, but also currently trying to more or less do the software on our own to increase the software revenue part on that side.
Perfect. Give it an applause.
Thank you very much.
So, it's typical in the middle of the program you have this advertisement break. So it's now advertisement. I'm really, really happy and pleased to invite all investors, regardless of your investment phase and ticket sizes, to join us at Business Angel Day and also the amazing award show for the Business Angel of the Year. One of them sitting in the middle of this room. Long time ago, Business Angel of the Year. I hope something changed in your life after that. So, scan the QR code. Tickets are free as long as you are an investor. And if you have any questions about the event, be kind and ask me. Secondly, prepare your hands to raise them. Who of you is an active skier or snowboarder? Or loves simply being in the snow? Good, great. And now get this feeling on being on a slope. And we have the perfect festival for you. There's snow, there is sun, there are startups, meeting investors and corporates in the Tyrolean Alps. And bet, if you see a pitch, it's taking place in the cable car gondola, so yes, you have to ski down to see the next startup. So if you want to join that, that's Skinovation. In March, 26th to 28th, we're big partners there, and we'll be really, really happy if you join us and some of our investors. We're making a small delegation from Vienna to Tyrol to get cool startups on the snow. If you scan that, it's my email. Just drop me a mail that you're interested in joining our delegation. I have some free tickets, some hotel rooms, and some minus 50% discount tickets. So that's the advertisement. Scan it, mail me, and I get in touch to you next week at the latest. So I think that was the advertising break, and back to topic, our last two startups. Oh, God. Again, a disclaimer. We had our Business Angel Summit in Kitzbühel, I think, 2 years ago. I'm eager to know what happened since then. It's invisible for us. It's life-saving for birds. We still will run into windows, but the birds won't. Welcome on stage, Dominic from Birdshades. One. Enjoy yourself.
Okay, I hope you can hear me. Good. So, glass is a must-have in the modern building industry. It's used for entire facades, balconies, noise barriers, etc. But birds can't see glass, and there are buildings where up to 80 birds hit per hour. And this is not just a problem for single buildings or specific bird populations. It's a worldwide problem, as we're building cities made out of glass directly into the migration routes of birds. Bird window collisions are now the second largest human-induced threat to birds worldwide. Is this really the time? Okay, I'm way too slow. There are ineffective solutions which are visible, and we've come up with an invisible solution. And here you can see it. On this side, our window film is applied with a normal picture, and here with an UV camera. My name is Dominique Waddup. I'm the founder and CEO of Birdshades. I have a background in animal behavior. And this is my co-founder, Christoph, who has a background in material science. We're supported by a great team of mentors and investors. And this is our, now I understand the time. Okay, it's going backwards. Oh gosh. Okay, I've got loads of time now. Super. Oh great, I think I could join Fuck Up Nights now. Okay. So you've got loads of time now for this. So this is our business model and traction. We have a market-ready product now. We've got over 66,000 square meters installed. We have several patents and more filed. And our product is highly scalable. So we've started with the invisible bird protection window film, but it's also integratable into glass. And here you see our business model. So we've started with B2B direct sales, but now we're moving more and more into distribution. We have our first distribution partners, and here a lot of exciting stuff has happened. So we have distribution partners in Austria, Germany, Spain, and in the US. And now we're moving into licensing, which is actually our main goal, and we have our first discussions there. Yeah, I've got loads of time left, but yeah, thanks. actually, this I could use. So we would be thrilled if you join our journey. And we're currently seeking for 500K to further enter the market in the US.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was the most amazing pitch. Like really, it's really authentic, or that was great. So we have for all others, it's like a countdown. You know, it's going down.
It's going down, and I thought it's true.
So I hope you're ready and have some nice, good question for Dominic. We have C2 there. Yeah, perfect.
Sorry, did I understand properly? Is it a film that you apply on the window, on the glass?
Exactly,
So
yeah.
what's the solution? Because most films that I know that you apply on glass suffer over the years under UV light. So what's the look after like 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years?
So it stays invisible. We have a warranty of 5 years, but the real life expectancy is around 10 to 12 years.
And you're actually going to licensing into Windows production directly,
Exactly,
as I
yeah.
remembered.
So then
your
the
pitch.
warranty, the lifespan is much longer than if it's in the window. Right now we're on the outside. Yeah.
Nice opportunity. My question is, are there legal obligations in some countries for protecting birds?
Yes,
And
there are.
how do you work with regulators too?
Yes, there are. So there is a new law in the US for the state of New York City since 2020. So all new buildings have to be made bird safe there. And we're currently in the certification process. There is also certification processes in Europe. They're ongoing as it's a very new market and there's it's not quite regulated yet how products are certified, but we're involved in this process.
Perfect. Applause.
Thank you.
I'll buy you a countdown clock for at home for practicing. It's okay. So, our last pitch actually, and they're super smart. I think like it's a spin-off from IST Cube, IST Austria. Sorry, without the cube, and they aim for the effective way of treatment options for every patient with neurodevelopmental disease, so NDDs. Welcome on stage, Karsten, and save my mind, or brain, or both. It's a countdown.
All right, thank you very much. Great to be here. My name is Karsten. Here we go. I'm here together with our CEO, Priyanka. We are Neuralentech. We are a spin-off company from IST Austria. We are based in Klosterneuburg in the outskirts of Vienna. So we are interested and focused laser sharp on neurodevelopmental disorders. These are spectrum disorders: autism, epilepsy, intellectual disability, high medical need, 300 million patients worldwide. They're mostly overlooked, right? NDDs usually go together with neurodegenerative disorders, Alzheimer's, Parkinson, but that's not what we are doing. There are no drugs available for autism, intellectual disability. Mostly these are kids that suffer, that have a genetic disorder, and this is a lifelong condition. Here you see Aubrey. She suffers, for example, from a severe early onset genetic epilepsy. She has strong developmental delay, so she's nonverbal, or unfortunately, actually she was nonverbal. She died last year due to complications in epilepsy. And the cause is there was no seizure medication that worked for her. This is the main slide that I would like you to remember and focus on. Current drug discovery approaches fail. And the reason why they fail is not because they are not drugs or not because they don't advance into clinical trials, but because they're not efficient in clinical trials, phase 2 and phase 3, which are late stage phases before you get approval from the authorities. And the reason for that is they are wrong models. Mostly these drugs are developed and tested in animal models. They're non-specific assays that are disease biology relevant, and they use always the same old targets to develop the drugs. That's what we're going to change. And this is our approach. We are just developing a platform, a discovery platform centered on patient models. And for that, we collaborate with clinical parties, mostly hospitals that are experts in diagnosing patients. We collect the patient material, we create the disease models, and then we use specific assays, physiology, drug screens, and transcriptional profiling actually to understand better which drugs work and which drugs don't. So our proprietary platform is used to de-risk clinical trials, to develop novel drugs for NDD indications, as well as to develop or identify novel drug targets for drug discovery. This is Neurolantec today. We have built our initial proprietary platform, which is ready for expansion and AI integration. We have first successful commercial partnerships. We've collected 200 patient samples, raised 4 million, and very strong scientific collaborations. This is our team, seasoned biotech veterans and scientific co-founders. And finally, we are asking for 600K in bridge money to complement our 2 million public funding. And we would like to join you too in our journey. Finished. Thank you. 5 seconds.
You're the last and the only one not on time. That's awful. I'll deduct that from the questions. So, do I see some hands in the air? Dum, dum,
Difficult topic.
dum, dum. Did anybody understand it? I did not, but okay. So if there are no... Oh, there is a question.
My question is more on your general side. The drug discovery is patient specific, as if I understood it correctly. How do you make it patient specific?
So it's not completely patient-specific, but we are sampling hundreds of patients to basically try also to navigate the space of this disorder, which is very complex. And the reason why we sample so many patients is once you go into a clinical trial and you want to test a drug in hundreds of patients, that's where it fails. You have this variability and this diversity. And actually, it's not accounted for in the preclinical process of the drug development. And that's what we want to change. Basically, put the clinical trial, late stage, phase 2, 3, with hundreds of patients in the preclinical setting, where you then understand whether the drugs actually have a meaningful work on or effect on those patients. That's the goal.
Is there a last... Oh, hello, question.
Now your field tends to be a long journey before you can generate revenues. Do you have any feeling how much more money you need to raise before you can generate revenues?
Actually, we're generating revenues. We have a first, actually quite successful little pilot partnership with pharma. We are going right now because we have a viable product that is in the first stages of the drug discovery process. We are going out to talk to pharma. And mostly in the focus on epilepsy right now because there's a market. So we hope to generate by next year in the range of 200, 300, maybe 500,000, and then it could scale up. But the major, I'm sorry, I'm out of time. Okay, I'm sorry.
You can take the mic with you. So thank you very much and a big applause.